Hello everyone, hello Africa, how are you doing? I'm sure you are doing great no matter where you are, in Zanzibar, in Tanzania, in South Africa, Namibia, Angola, Cameroon. Hope you are doing great. My name is Rufo and you know what I do here all the time, right? I just come here so that we can talk about business on the African continent. Today's video is going to be all about Zanzibar. Guys, who out there knows about Zanzibar? What do you know about Zanzibar? I'm sure there are a lot of things that you are going to learn in this video today about Zanzibar. I'll be talking about the top 5 business opportunities or top 5 sectors that you can invest in Zanzibar. And who knows, you might just make the top of Forbes list in Africa as the richest people, okay? So we're talking about the businesses that you can do in Zanzibar in 2022. That's very profitable, and that's one of the like the most needed businesses in Zanzibar, okay? Now, this is a response to a comment that one of you dropped, and I always say that if you're new here, please drop your comment each time you watch my videos, because I will do a video based on your comments. By so doing, responding to your comments, we are going to create more value to the whole business in Africa community, okay? Now this comment is coming from Gangada Vamsi. I'm sure you're from India. In fact, he said that I am from India. Video is very useful. Do more videos about Zanzibar business ideas. Of course, Vamsi, hope you're doing great where you are. This video is dedicated to you and to everybody on this channel. I will be talking about Zanzibar and the business opportunities that exist in Zanzibar. Now, the first thing that you have to know about Zanzibar is that Zanzibar is not a country on its own. It's like an autonomous states of Tanzania, like a country but under Tanzania. When I say it's like a semi-country, let me put it that way, that's under Tanzania, but it has its own president, it has its own parliament, and it takes its own rule, it has its own like laws, and you know, it's autonomous, it's on its own. Zanzibar has a population of about 1.3 million people, and there are so many other islands that make up Zanzibar. You have like Pembe, Zanzibar itself, and you know, so many other islands that make up the Zanzibar. But the truth is that it's a site that a lot of tourists visit on a yearly basis. Over 500,000 people visit Zanzibar just for touristic purposes. So you can see that it has its own issues, but there are so many business opportunities that you can just go to Zanzibar and get started. Zanzibar has what we call ZIPA. ZIPA is Zanzibar Investment Promotion Authority that handles, you know, all the investors that come into the country. So you can see that they formed a particular arm of the government there to support or to assist investors that come into Zanzibar. So I'll be talking about the top 5 opportunities or business ideas that you can start in Zanzibar in 2022. Number 1, I will be talking about agriculture. Agriculture is one of the most profitable business ideas that you can start just anywhere in the world, and of course this is true for Zanzibar. Now in Zanzibar there are so many different opportunities under agriculture, but these 3 will give you one of the best results in terms of profitability, okay? We have fruits farming. Of course, anywhere that you have a lot of tourists that come in, of course fruits is going to sell. Then you have horticulture, which is the growing and selling of flowers. Of course, horticulture is also a very good business in Zanzibar. And of course, livestock. It's normal, right? But you need to have some other kind of meat to complement with the fish that they have. So guys, if you invest your money in any of these activities or agricultural business ideas in Zanzibar, then it's going to be, you can make some really good money from that. And number 2 on my list is the tourism sector. Yeah, tourism sector makes about 15% of the total GDP of Zanzibar, and there are a lot of tourists that come into the country on a yearly basis. Over 500,000 tourists come into the country on a yearly basis. So if you can do some kind of business that you're going to serve this number of people, then that can be a profitable thing for you to do in Zanzibar. Now, in this sector, you can start with like a hotel chain. Yeah, you get a good place and put up a good hotel. All these people that come in, they're probably going to bash into your hotel just to have some good rest. Okay, the second thing you can do here is restoration, like, you know, get good chefs and do good cuisines, African cuisines and different types of cuisines to feed the various tourists that come into the country. And of course, you have the recreation centers where you can set up where playgrounds and things like that. People come in with their families and, you know, children, they'll just want to relax before they go back. So these are the sectors, or these are the business ideas that you can start under the tourism sector that makes a lot of sense in Zanzibar. Now, number 3, but before I talk about number 3, guys, I just want to find out, have you already downloaded your tools on Amazon Kindle right here? I've got 2 books on Amazon Kindle which I published, and they sell for just $9.99. So we have the first one here, the unique business ideas for every African country. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you get this book and just go through it, you're going to have so many business ideas that you can start in Africa. All the 54 African countries is in this book. And then we have the second book, of course, is the African Business Startup BRAINBOX. If you want to start any business and you want to know the procedures of registering your company in any African country, go to this book. Procedures, estimated costs, timelines, like how long it's going to take, it's all covered here. So you might want to download this book on Amazon Kindle for just $9.99, and of course get going. Number 3 on my list is the energy sector. Yeah, Zanzibar takes in or taps energy from Tanzania through submarine cables, okay? And Tanzania is giving Zanzibar just about 100 megawatts of power, and this is almost not enough. They are already at about 95% of this capacity. So if you come into Zanzibar and you can start some kind of power generation business, then that's going to be a profitable thing to do in Zanzibar. So if you come and you can start like a solar power plants, solar power plants, and of course or a wind plant, then you can generate energy and sell to the Zanzibar population and make a lot of money. Number 4 on my list is manufacturing. Do you know that in 2015, Zanzibar government put in place a public-private partnership act that supports, you know, manufacturing industry in the country? Like if you're an investor and you want to come and start any kind of manufacturing in the country, then you are covered, because this act has a lot of incentives for people who want to do in this kind of business. And under the manufacturing sector, you can go into textile manufacturing. That's something the government supports as much as possible. Bricks manufacturing as well, because they want to build the country as much as possible. And of course, if you want to do some kind of food processing, like, you know, set up a plant for some kind of food processing, then like grains and stuff like that, then you can be into good business in this country. So think about this sector if you want to do business in Zanzibar. Number 5 on my list is blue economy, or what we call fishing. Zanzibar has over 880 kilometers of coastline, and about 20% of the population depends on fishing. But what do you expect? That's an island, right? In Zanzibar, a lot of people get involved in, you know, artisanal fishing, like, you know, the small fishing kind of setups. So if you come into the country with some deep sea fishing, then you can be into good business. Or if you come into the country with any kind of business that's related to fishing, then that can be a good business as well. So one of the things that I've figured out in Zanzibar that can work well is boat manufacturing. Okay, so if you can come and do some kind of boat that can go into the deep seas, then you can be into good business, because a lot of them use but the small local kind of manufactured boats. But you can come with a technology that does this, you'll be in good business. You can also come with a business that does like net manufacturing, like the fishing nets. If you can manufacture that in Zanzibar, then you can be in good business as well. And of course, if you come with like, you know, ice making, an ice making business, like you come with the plants and install in Zanzibar, then that can be a good business as well in this sector. Guys, those were the 5 business sectors that you can do business in Zanzibar, or business ideas you can start in Zanzibar and make some really good money in 2022. What are you waiting for? I'll invite you to Zanzibar to come right now and invest, okay? Remember, I just want to bring people down to Africa to invest, because Africa is the next big thing. So if you want to come to Zanzibar to invest and you want to carry out some kind of feasibility studies, we are right here. Contact the numbers on the screen. We are going to give you that support to get started. Of course, it's going to be paid, right? So contact us. I'm on WhatsApp. You can contact the numbers on the screen on WhatsApp, send an email, and we are going to respond to you and get your feet off the ground in Zanzibar. Thank you so much for watching. What I always say is that if you're new here, please drop me your comments, because this video is a request from one of our viewers just like you, and I did a video based on that. So if you want me to answer any question, just any question about business in Africa, then drop me your comments. I'm going to do a video in response to that, and it's going to also add value to the business in Africa community, okay? So drop your comments right now, drop it right now. Give me some thumbs up if you like what I'm doing on this channel, and also don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you're new here. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and come back for more videos. Don't go anywhere, keep watching. There are so many videos on this channel that's going to be of use to you, so keep browsing and keep watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.